Hey, what's up, everyone? We're going to talk about this video, Winning Time, Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, that HBOMax series about the Lakers Dynasty of the 80s. So I already done videos covering the first three episodes. So I'm going to talk about up to episodes 4 and 5. Uh, like I said before, I think the people that made this show must be Celtics fans. They're showing pretty much everybody involved uh, on this thing in a very poor light. So I think then this episode 4, they introduced Michael Cooper. I don't think they showed him in a very uh, good light. But this is Michael Cooper. He was around for all their championships in the 80s. Michael Cooper, one of the greatest six men of all time, also an elite defender. Michael Cooper, he was kind of a swing guy because he would play forward or guard depending on the situation. I think Coop is about 6'6", and he'd cover big guys, he'd cover small guys. He was able to defend uh, guards that were quick or big men that were posting up. So I remember, I'm pretty sure he guarded Kevin McHale a lot of the time. McHale's what, 6'10", 6'11", long ass arms, and Coop giving up 4 inches of height to him. I think Coop probably also, they had Coop on Larry Bird at various times, also giving up some height there. But being the great defender that Coop was, he took any assignment and guarded whoever the Lakers needed him to guard. Pretty much put him on the most difficult player from the opposing team. Coop also, I think, developed a good 3-point shot back in the 80s. 3-point shooting wasn't quite what it is today. I actually wish they'd get rid of the 3-point shot now and get back to what I think basketball is supposed to be about, and that's team play, moving the ball, movement without the ball, working to get the best shot possible. Not all this fucking one-on-one isolation shit that they do these days. I don't even know if they do that these days. I don't watch that crap anymore. But last time I was watching any NBA, and this was several years ago, it was just, isolate the best player on the team and let them go at it one on one. And it's as boring as fuck to watch compared to watching the Lakers of the 80s, run the fast break and move the ball around, work for the best shot, and then in the half court, a lot of time, dump it into the big guy and get that sky hook going. Capping. Kareem. So that transitioned me to talk about, they show more in these two episodes about Kareem and his whole deal with becoming a Muslim. And they have some flashbacks to when he was younger. And I don't know. I think that I'm not too sure. I never got the vibe from Kareem back in the day that he hated Whitey so much. But according to this show, uh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar pretty much hated crackers. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm kind of having a hard time buying that one. Um, I know Kareem always was a kind of quiet, kept to himself, and I think a lot of people who are not super outgoing, more of an introvert, people confuse that for different things, and I think that's probably what some of what is going on in this show. They're making Kareem out to be kind of an asshole. I'm not saying he's not. I think some of the shit he said in the last few years uh, turned me off to his whole vibe, but I think that they're taking people's foibles and personality flaws and blowing them up, and people say they're doing it for the show, but I don't know how ethical that is, trying to sensationalize things just for, I don't know what the purpose is, ratings, I guess. But I was talking to my dad about this show, and he says he saw that Jerry West is suing the makers of this show probably for defamation or something like that. They show him in a pretty bad light. And my dad said that the person who produced this show, they're trying to defend themselves, saying that, oh, this is a thing of fiction. And it's like, well, it's fictionalized account of shit that really happened. But I mean, I think there's only so much license one can take when when you're fictionalizing actual events. And I don't know. We'll see. Have to see what happens with that. But I mean, I don't know. As this series goes on, I'm not enjoying it quite as much. I'm still going to watch it. I'm enjoying it, yes, but it's kind of just beating a dead horse with some of the shit that they're showing you. You know, oh, this person's uh, XYZ personality flaw, and just harping on it to an extent that is, in this biased observer's eyes, a bit much. You know, I admit I'm a huge Laker fan. Huge part of my childhood growing up is watching the Lakers of the '80s. So of course I'm not going to be too happy when someone covers them in a light and showing the whole team, the players, the coaches, the owner, in what I think is a very negative manner. But we'll see what happens with Magic had said he has a show of his own coming out, and Jeannie Buss has one of hers. So it'd be interesting to see the contrast between all of these. I don't know when those are coming out or what channel they're going to be on or what, but I'm sure that they show a much more positive spin on the whole situation there. All right, everyone, I'm going to wrap things up. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.